PFD with the most flotation on the market. This is the all new Astral Indus high flotation PFD. How much flotation? Well, if you know, Astral is producer of the Green Jacket, which is a fabulous whitewater PFD. You see it all over in the whitewater sport. A lot of people wear that Green Jacket. And I think it uses about 17.5 pounds of flotation. This one, they've gone up to 22. So this is a 33% increase. This is designed for those big water paddlers. You know, if you're paddling in more remote areas, you want that extra flotation to make sure that you resurface quickly if you do happen to come out of your boat. And it shows it's definitely a beefier PFD than what the Green Jacket is. And there's a few differences. The fit is really the same. It's still really comfortable. It's hefty. I don't know what the exact weight is on this, but it feels heavy in my hand when I'm holding it. Obviously, that'll be distributed over my chest and my body, so not something I'm going to be overly worried about when I'm out on the river for the day. It's still going to have all those features that I'm used to with an Astral PFD and be really, really comfortable. Let's have a look at what some of the features are that separate this from the Green Jacket, other than just the extra buoyancy that this guy has. Being a fully featured rescue PFD, we do have webbing throughout the top strap here, and this is going to kind of profile through the front and back. As you can see, it goes all the way down here. And what that does is just create a really, really secure harness here so that if you do get yourself into a situation, you know, we can really pull on these. If you're still in the PFD, we can pull on these like handles to pull someone up. And it just gives the entire PFD a ton of integral strength. You'll notice that the pocket is definitely different on this one. It is a little lower profile. You don't have that nice big handy clamshell pocket on here, which I don't know, is a little sad in a way, but also I think just because of the bulk of this PFD already, they likely had to sacrifice somewhere, and having this stick out any further was probably going to be a bit of a nuisance. So just have to kind of plan how we pack our stuff a little bit differently. Still a nice size pocket. I mean, there is plenty of room inside of here for all kinds of stuff. We've got our handy little key lash tab here and a little kind of bonus thing here. We've got our Swiftwater Rescue Pocket Guide. Now this does not replace, you know, taking actual training. And if you're wearing a rescue vest, you should have taken a Swiftwater Rescue course so you know how to use this vest. It's one thing to have a rescue PFD and be like, I know how to do Swiftwater Rescue. But if you've never taken a course, you don't actually know what you're doing. So I would highly suggest taking a Swiftwater Rescue course from a company like Boreal River. And there's plenty of facilitators all over Canada and the US. So highly recommend taking a course so you properly understand how rescue in current works. You can also check out our friends at Paddler Co-op for all your safety and whitewater instruction methods. And they will definitely teach you how to use this PFD. But handy little memory card. If you're like me, you're not out there a whole lot, you know, getting to practice these things. So having, you know, this little book here to you know, show you your basic knots and how to set up a Z-drag and that type of thing. Really, really handy. So now getting back to the outside here, we've got our breakaway panel here. So this is where your pigtail or your cowtail is going to attach to. And what will happen is if that happens to get caught on something, this will break away. That carabiner will get pulled off to the side, ideally not entrapping you or entangling you anything on the river. We have a lash tab here that we can attach our river knife to. On our inside panel, you'll see we've got some mesh storage in here, and we can tuck our hands in here. Nice little kind of spot to tuck our hands on a cooler day, warm them up. You can also store a small throw rope in there so it's quick to have, easy access right on you all the time. Another really cool feature that we'll find on this PFD is this hidden little knife slot in here. So if you're using a folding river knife, that Velcros out of there. You can tuck in a river knife right in there and seal it back up again. This is a pullover style PFD like most proper rescue PFDs are gonna be. It's gonna be pull it over the head, cinch everything down, lock it in, and you're good to go. We do have our quick release rescue belt here in our hardware, which comes around to the back to our quick release ring here. So again, if things are going sideways, you can let go of that quick release, and the whole towing system or rescue system that you're attached to will come loose, freeing you from kind of any potential hazards of being caught up in that. Moving around the sides, just like our Green Jacket, we've got our nice big heavy duty side pockets here. These are great for stashing extra rescue hardware like prussics and pulleys, that type of thing. You know, you can throw some extra little snacks, maybe a small knife, whatever you need. There's one on each side, so it does create a lot of storage that really just doesn't get in the way at all. On the inside here, we've got our little stash pocket, and it's got a little dollar sign on there. I don't know if I'd trust putting my wallet in there. It's certainly not a waterproof pocket. pocket. But if you're maybe traveling the world and you wanted to maybe keep a little bit of extra cash, you could definitely throw a little waterproof pouch in there and it would stay secure in there. And if you get yourself in a bind and you need some money, you've got it with you. Getting to the back of the PFD, you can certainly feel they've got this full spinal column here. It feels thick. It feels much thicker than what the Green Jacket did. We've got our tectonic foam plates, as they like to call it. So we've got separate foam panels on the side here to go around our kidneys, offering lots of protection there, lots of protection up along the spine. And then we've even got these little kind of armor plates here coming out, protecting the sides of our shoulders and that type of thing from, you know, rocks and trees and that type of stuff as we're coming down the river. Around the base, we've got some nice comfortable material here. We're just where it's going to make contact with your waist. So if you're, you know, if you're paddling without a rash guard, that type of thing, it's going to be a pretty comfortable PFD to wear, just protecting from a lot of these straps and stuff from digging into your skin. That about sums it up for the Astral Indus. This is going to be a great performing PFD for your whitewater enthusiast. If you're paddling big water, you're looking for a big flotation rescue PFD to pop you back up to the surface really quickly. If you're a rescue professional, that type of thing, this is going to be an awesome PFD for that application. If you want to check it out online, you can have a look at it at frontenacoutfitters.com. If you have any questions, as always, feel free to reach out. Thanks a lot for watching.